This is my audience. Focused. Okay, so things that I've never done before. Skydived, wrestled, crashed a wedding. But wait, there's one of those that I can now mark off my list, and that is wedding crashing. So this week, I endured something pretty amazing, which was stepping out of my comfort zone. Last night, as a matter of fact, I planned this out. I knew that there was going to be a wedding reception at a local bar. Well, as luck would have it, the doors were open to everyone. So I thought, yeah, this is it. This is what I'm going to do. I took it upon myself to walk in this bar and just started shaking hands with people and meeting people. And I kind of just went about it as if I knew someone the whole time. And it seemed to work. I fit right in. So the first thing I did, walked right up to someone that was more my age, of course. And I was like, hey, yeah, so are you friends with the bride or the groom? And they said, the bride. I was like, oh, right, so I'm friends with the groom. Yeah. And then they were like, oh, Cliff? I said, of course, Cliff. And I kind of just went from there. So the next thing that I did was find eventually the mother of the bride, and we hit it off just right immediately. And I actually have some pictures for proof that I took with her I'd like to show you. Yeah, so this is us. Yeah, it was a good time. Her name's Beth. We had a great time. It's another one. And if you really don't believe me, I'll go ahead and show you. This is the bride right here. And we got pretty close. We took some shots together, and it was an open bar. So that was awesome. So a lot of people say, you know, why would you choose this as your first experience, or an experience to do a speech about? I thought to myself really long and hard about how I was going to do this and what I was going to do, and I thought skydiving, that's cool, like that would be, you know, exhilarating, but at the same time I was like, I want to do something kind of funny and maybe something no one else is going to do. So that's why I chose the wedding crashing. Now here's a few things I wanted to tell you. I wanted to let you know that there are several things you should do and not do if you ever choose to crash a wedding. Probably the number one mistake was I was a little underdressed. I tried to act casual as if maybe I didn't know whether I should go the route of I belong or I don't belong, so I went the route of in between, which was very casual, but, you know, really not too formal, but I looked like I belonged in a bar, maybe not a wedding reception. But I think that's what they enjoyed the most, because whether they believed that I was friends with the groom or not, everyone took to me really well. And you maybe could say that was helpful because of the liquor, too, that was flowing, and the wine, for sure. But the second thing I'll tell you not to do, definitely don't get trapped in a story from childhood, from someone's childhood. I did catch myself a few times, and I was like, oh gosh, I hope that they don't think that I'm lying, because I was. And I just kind of went with it and just kept nodding my head, and then I would say, you know what though, we should take a shot together. So that would change the subject immediately. Things to do: immediately make friends with the older people. They're going to be the most accepting, what I've noticed. And then by the end of the night, they're definitely going to introduce you to the most people as well. So I had a really good time doing this. That's just a few of my pointers. And I would like to say that if you ever choose to do it, go for it, because it was really fun and I had a great time, and I had, once again, free booze. Thanks, guys.